To me, Nefertiti. So I wanted to speak on where my motherland is. As you guys know, I am an Egyptian pharaoh. I was born in Egypt. At first, I started as the proceeding as a queen for Amenhotep III, as my biological birth father, and then I married my brother, Ahen, and then I had my 6 daughters, and also I had my one son, King Pharaoh, Tukumenanten. So, yes, so you guys know that this is where I'm birthed. So, of course, I wanted to speak on my motherland. So, this is Egypt. I was born in Egypt and of Thebes. So, I wanted to speak on those memories of Egypt, just to let Egypt understand that yes, Nefertiti is real and Nefertiti did arrive. So, yeah. So, let's begin. So, as you guys know, the younger lady is Nefertiti. So you guys know that the younger lady is Nefertiti. So you guys can remember that the younger lady is Nefertiti. It is Queen Nefertiti, the last ringing of Tukumenanten's mother, biological mother of Ring. That's who Nefertiti is. That's the younger lady. And she also was Tukumenanten's biological mother also. Just for the Egyptians' hieroglyphics to understand of knowledge, Nefertiti, Neferneferuaten, is Tut's mother. Here's a statue, a bust of her in Egypt of Nefertiti, of her bust. As you see, it was destroyed in Egypt. I understand what happened and I'm responding to this manner due because I am here to speak on my Middle Eastern country, so that way Middle East understands that yes, Nefertiti has arrived. This is a photo of me when I was 19. This is Nefertiti. This is a photo of me. So I just want to connect the dots so people in Middle East also know that yes, Nefertiti is real, and Nefertiti did live in 18th dynasty before BC in ancient Egypt to now speak on the behalf of the Middle Eastern country to find closure. So yes, Nefertiti was real. Queen Nefertiti was real. She was a corset and wife to the Pharaoh, Akhenaten, and also she mothered all 7 of his children. She mothered 6 daughters, and she also mothered 1 son, and he reigned as Tukumenanten, as the last pharaoh of the dynasty in ancient Egypt. Once more, this is Nefertiti, just to connect the dots for a Middle Eastern country. Nefertiti has arrived, and Nefertiti is here, just to let you know that yes, I'm here, you guys. I'm real, and I'm here. Just to let Middle Eastern countries know that yes, Nefertiti is real and Nefertiti is here. I'm just connecting all the dots for you guys so you guys could see that yes, I am the real image of Nefertiti. This is my second coming. The prophecy has been written in ancient Egypt hieroglyphics for me to be back into Egypt's world of ancient Egypt, to speak on the behalf of the Middle Eastern country and to speak before on Middle East. Really, I'm here for so much more purposes than just one purpose in store. But as God says, the Sun God, as He says, it's for me to ring and to speak on the behalf of my ancestors and to speak on the behalf, since I am the only person from the royal bloodline to make it to the next dynasty of the 21st century. And this is basically me. Just one more time, connect the dots. This is Nefertiti, just so you know. Neferneferuaten, Nefertiti, the sole commander and the sole chief in the Middle Eastern countries. This is Nefertiti. She made it to the afterlife and she is arrived. The prophecy has been written in hieroglyphics, and the prophecy has been known to be. So, one more time, you guys. Yes, Nefertiti is here. This is just a photo of her smiting enemies of Egypt. This is just part of the Pharaoh's ruling and part of the ruling of a new dynasty to begin. This is my motherland, you guys. This is Egypt. This is part of the African continent in Africa, and this is the Middle Eastern territory in Egypt. It's right next to it is Saudi Arabia, and go on from there is Iran, Afghanistan, and everything as such. But this is Nefertiti's motherland. She was born in Egypt in the late dynasties of 3,400 years ago. So, yes, the prophecy in the hieroglyphics of ancient Egypt has been discovered and realized. She follows in her troop of members in her ancestry line of ancient Egypt for the ruling of the next dynasty. And this is her motherland of ancient Egypt. And she is here to speak on the behalf of Egypt. So Egypt may know that Nefertiti is arrived and Nefertiti is here. I speak on the behalf of ancient Egypt, meaning I speak on behalf of myself in ancient Egypt. So that way my voice in the Middle Eastern countries may be heard and they may know that Nefertiti has arrived and the hieroglyphics of prophecies has been written and everything has been revealed. So the love stories immortalized on the walls of ancient Egypt temples emphasize the love and family ties of King Akhenaten addressing his wife Nefertiti. You are not the only one that God created in this world, but you are the only one that God created in my heart. This is Nefertiti, and this is her husband and King Akhenaten. And yeah. So now that we know this, to be told that this is Nefertiti of the new face of Nefertiti in this imagery of her. This is Nefertiti, and yeah, just so you guys memorize everything of Nefertiti's imagery. This is Nefertiti. May the stories of Nefertiti live on, because Nefertiti has arisen, and Nefertiti may restore the beauty of her life and restore the truth of her life. Nefertiti has arrived, and the second comings of Queen Nefertiti is now revealed. That yes, yes, she has arrived, and she is here. For the Middle Eastern countries, the ancient Egyptian queen Nefertiti, Pharaoh Neferneferuaten, has arrived. She has arrived. Nefertiti has arrived. This is just me chilling. I was just wearing a bra, just to breathe the feminine energy of attraction. I'm just modeling it, so yeah. So yeah, she was born and birthed by Queen Tai and Amenhotep III. And these are her biological parents from ancient Egypt. I'm just clarifying all of the findings for you guys so that way you guys can understand exactly who has arrived. So this is Amenhotep III, and this is my mother, Queen Tai. Amenhotep III is Queen Nefertiti's biological father, and this is her mother. The temple of her husband, Akhenaten. This is the second coming of Queen Nefertiti, and she is deeply vowed to do as she has to do under God. So this just to connect the dots of Amarna period. This is the crown that was made for Nefertiti herself of the last ringing of dynasty. This was Amarna. This is just what Amarna village looked like in the ancient Egypt dynasty of the living image of Aten and the Aten's birthplace of Aten, the horizon of Aten. This is Nefertiti's face, and this was the mummy that was discovered in ancient Egypt by Egyptologists as younger lady, and that's her imagery of what she looked like. This was my grandpa from great-great-grandpa. I don't know how many centuries back, you guys, keep in mind. This is just me just putting all of the knowledge into the speaking. So this is her grandfather submitting enemies of Egypt. And yeah, basically, so that's this imagery of what happened. Her grandpa was the first person to have basically made the new ringing of ancient Egypt basically before to basically be the fighter for ancient Egypt. And this is the photo of the knowledge behind it. Was Nefertiti more than just a queen, or was she a pharaoh with a divine prophecy that God has written? When you are born, your work is placed in your heart. And every morning we are born again, and what we do today is what matters most. You're born to be perfect, but also be real. But I also want to say you were born in divine creation, not to be perfect, because that's in the ruling of what God's will. And this just clarifies that Nefertiti, you were born for a reason. There's a reason why you're here. There's a purpose. There's a reason. There is a declared reason why you are born here. And you have a reason and you have a purpose. And this is Horus in ancient Egypt. I have his statue. And this let you know that God sees you and you have a purpose. So you remember your purpose, Nefertiti. Ancient Egypt. It's all the remembrance of ancient Egypt. So you may remember where you come from. Nefertiti and her husband and their kids. This is King Amenhotep the Fourth. And this is, he changed his name to and I say Awawis because I speak English, so I don't speak Arabic language, so I can't pronounce those like type of how like there's graphic terms of it because it's just the way I wisp everything to speak. So yes, but this is me and my child with my husband and me nurturing my kids and nurturing my husband also. May Egypt remember the second comings, what it really means. The second comings of who? Who was the second comings of? Nefertiti, the second comings of Queen Nefertiti in ancient Egypt has been rebuilt. Nefertiti has came before to show you she's real and she's here. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Shout out to my country, Egypt, and shout out to my people in a Middle Eastern country, just to let them know that Nefertiti is here. Nefertiti is here.